Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Metroid Randomizer failing at double speed. Stupid power bombs. Part 3. In our last couple of episodes, we died a couple of times doing unnecessary heat runs because Gravity Suit was right there behind Grade the whole time. So I finally decided to step downstairs again. As I was saying at the end of the last video, it's kind of interesting that I don't have the real fine timing skills to do the crate quick kill. Yes, more bomb jumping fun. It's interesting that I don't have the fine timing skills to do that, and yet I'm interested in music super hard and writing music and stuff. Even though music is all about really fine timing, because you add like a jitter of a 64th note, and it quits sounding very musical. You totally ruin the rhythm doing that. Which is really kind of amazing. To me, anyway. Let's see, here we are at Bubble Mountain. Deciding we might as well save as long as we're here. I don't even know what that pause was for. And now it's time to semi-competently very semi. It would help if you jumped off the waiver, Samus. We're gonna get up there eventually, I swear. Last time I was making commentary for this video segment, I discovered I messed up the AVI order, and right before I got to this room I cut back to Fighting Kraid, I think. I just pasted in the one AVI segment too many times. Spin, jump. And don't kill your waiver, he's your friend. Hey, good job, finally made it up there. Open the door to Speed Booster and then decide I don't need reserve tanks now, I have Gravity Suit. So, I totally ignore it, even though that's completely opposite of my obsessive must pick up all the things tendencies with Super Metroid. Although I've left a lot of power bombs behind so far, so I'm fighting those tendencies pretty well. And, why? Samus, why? I know, yes, technically it's me doing this and not Samus, and putting enemies in my way by freezing them and stuff. But it's a lot easier to think of someone else failing and not me. And I didn't freeze the waiver high enough, and I killed it. So it's time to play everyone's favorite game, which is Freeze Dat Waiver. And I think I just pronounced that in lolcat. And I get a waiver, it's high enough, I get in the door, finally. Then I'm amazed I got the power bombs and got out of here without dying and even saved. So I come across here and finally, stupid power bomb being in my way and all, finally discover Various Suit. I could have ended all the heat running pain if I had gotten back there and gotten that. So I don't know how many fail points that is by now. I decided at this point that maybe 4 energy tanks or so is not enough to fight Ridley, so it's time to go out venturing around the world. I honestly can't remember what I do next, so this will be somewhat of an adventure for me. We will head past into Maridia, and that did not work. You kind of have to turn that off before breaking the tube to get sweet gravity jump there. Which is entirely pointless, because you have Gravity Suit, you can just jump. and I'm very not used to having low jump in Maridia. And I kill the fish, but I have sufficient skill nowadays to wall jump through that door without a fish. And I ignore the power bombs because I'm too hipster for that. They're too mainstream. Let's see, fall all the way back down, insist on killing the crab, and then go up the slow way. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? I don't know if I finished my thought earlier, some video, where like I should get together with the Metroid construction people and do a race, so last place can be a good battle between like me, Crash, and Epi. I don't know if I can talk smack about them though. I'm, you know, not on their forum at the moment. Regardless, it is very funny to listen to everyone chatter as they race on MST's channel. So yes, maybe soon I'll get over there and introduce myself and, I don't know, put my Samus dancing video in the SIG because I love that video, that's hilarious. I managed to write the music for that in a day. Most of my other music projects have been going on for months and months without completion. Sometimes, yes, I'm a lazy fail. Sometimes I'm just a normal fail. Anyway, with this section clear, it's time to go do another painful thing, which is collect the Maridia reserve tank location. We're going to save just in case something goes horribly wrong, but with gravity suit and 70 tanks and 80 tanks, and a few reserves, I guess, no power bombs. It really is excessive safety saving now. Unless I were fighting Mother Brain, which I'm not, and... Dude, get off your pause screen. I don't even know if there was a point to that. And the sand. Sand without high jump. It's really hard to get out of. And then I decide, hey, I can go over here and I know I can't shoot the one direction because of the boulder, but I can go over here and shoot that Twizzle and the boulder still gets in the way. So I try without speed booster, I try and pull this off, they just fall down. And then I surprisingly get it. Get the boulder out of the way, and that is the very item I am sorely missing right now. So, for no reason, multiple crumble jumps. Bomb that like a pro, actually. I mean, I have some older videos I probably will never post laying around somewhere where I when I want to bomb jump a little jump like that, I just spam the heck out of the bombs and hope they get me up there eventually. You know, boom, 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 boom. And, you know, after 10 dozen bombs, yeah, one finally works. Really? Huh. I have 50 supers. I really can afford to green gate glitch instead of going through the regular drain out. Speaking of draining out, how come breaking the tube doesn't fill the two neighboring rooms with water? You'd open the door to go into the tube room and it'd just be whoosh. Sorry, I think I just hurt your ears. Oh well, it's a video game. It doesn't have to make sense. And if it made perfect sense, it might actually turn out to be somewhat boring. Although I hear... Let's see, fail to get a speedrun because I jumped. I hear Mario is the least sense-making series ever, because if they want to just have Super Mario Galaxy hopping around planets where gravity does not work that way, then they can. Because the whole point of Mario is just to do stuff in random places, like the crappy underwater levels. Ah, yes, the crappy underwater levels. But they have a toad suit. I totally just hit Batoon's head an extra time, while he was already dead, just because I hated him so much. And those. Yes, I am aware I ran right under the energy tank location that is actually super missiles in this run. I thought to myself as I did it, I'll come back and get those later, and then, you know, I take the route over to Plasma. And never go back into that room. Never. Also showing how rusty I am, it's actually pretty hard. I don't remember where to wall jump off to get around that corner. Safety save. And entirely gratuitous energy recharge because it just gave me 49 more points. Yay, woo. I are so awesomes now. And I'll just hop around like a drunken monkey to collect this missile before dropping down into Dragon's room. Boo. I am so not surprised by the presence of your room here. And it turns out that screw attacking into those electric things, they're spike tiles or something, because it actually does hurt you. No gonks. Let me go, let me go, let me go! Stupid gunk. Stupid me, I had screw attack. What am I doing? Alright, I don't have X-ray or plasma or grapple, so I actually do have to fight fair. Fortunately, my Dragon strat is pretty much to tank damage, so I have enough to pull it off, so I do. I don't think I called this out when it happened, but those little creatures in this room, okay, those were gratuitous jumps. The little creatures in that room actually draw in front of Samus and in front of her bombs. That's like the only thing in the game that does that. Like, is it reverse? You get into that amazing maze with the energy tank in it somewhere and you're like, oh, where am I going? But if you were to lay a bomb in there, you could technically see where you had been when you laid it. And in the interest of getting through here in somewhat reasonable time, use the Shine Spark. It does you no good, but you have to use it once you've charged up. It's the rule. Anyway, in the interest of getting through here in a reasonable time, I don't actually beat up all the pumpkins and collect all my supers back, because I plan on being near the ship soon, and since I do have screw attack, I can come down here and collect this reserve tank. Oh my god, stop. Right. Not fun is going into that room with neither plasma nor screw attack. And finding ice beam in there. I think I died my way out of it, though. Away! I get some pro speed there, and then I land on something. I missed the ceiling, but I land on things, and this time I'm pretty sure I end up deciding to green gate glitch now that I have 8 supers instead of, like, 50. Because that makes sense, right? Yeah, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, it only took half my supers. That's pretty good for something I haven't done in, 10 months? 9? Since last May, I think. And that's all for part 3. See you around the corner for part 4.